Well, like that I don't have control over how this is gonna be edited.
No.
Sarah's shoulder is just in frame.
Perfect.
Wait, I'm scared.
Okay,
Yeah.
hi. Probably welcome to my channel, let's be honest. Unless you're family. I thought it'd be fun to interview my roommates.
I'm roommate number 2.
Bestie number 2. Fantastic.
Can I stop talking?
Yeah. Question number 1. Okay, there's 12 questions. I'll tell you that.
Do I
first.
introduce myself?
No, because the first question does it for you.
We know
Oh, okay.
Question number 1. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Sara Hua. I am roommate number 2.
Your best friend, it's no big deal.
How did we meet?
We met through school, specifically our program.
Which is so...
Was that a good answer?
I think our first conversation was in a subway.
Outside of school, when we weren't like forced to talk to
Yeah.
each other, we were hanging out at Subway in our residence.
Yeah, the only thing open
Yeah.
on residence on the weekends.
Which I didn't eat. I watched her eat Subway, and I got something else.
Girl, breathe.
No, I need to clarify that I wasn't just watching you eat.
When did you realize we would be friends?
I feel like from the get-go, I was like, I like Naya. I remember you introducing yourself, and you...
Saying I fell asleep during Avril Lavigne concert. You're like, I want to be friends with that
Yeah, I just... No, I'm thinking about Kristen's class, because we were in a semicircle. That's the first...
my
that was
natural blonde fun fact.
Probably. I just remembered, like, you just having... Your voice was very, like, calming. I was like, okay. And I also had a stroke. I was like, wait, is it Naya or is it Maya? And I overthought that for a second. But I think maybe the Subway day. I was
Subway
like,
day.
okay.
Oh, see, because during that moment, I was like, oh, she hates me.
Oh,
Oh, she hates me. But you bonded over How I Met Your Mother.
yeah.
So. I came with the fun questions. On a scale from 1 to 10, how scared are you when I play The Sims?
It depends. Because sometimes you're just sitting there like this. Other times, like, the screen's here and you are really close. And you're, like, really close to the screen. And I'm like, she's going through it. And then you start talking to them as if they're real. And then I know it. Then I know I need to stay away.
I was like, slam the
Yeah,
mouse
sure.
because the battery. I'm right hand, it's the other one.
Oh. Come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you doing that? Hey guys, guess what? They can get divorced. I'm gonna make them get divorced. Click, click. Click, click. That was my impression of you.
I love it. I think I ask for everyone when I ask, when is it your turn?
When is it my turn?
Period.
This is a great question.
Start sobbing.
I ask myself that every single day. When is it my turn to get a job? When is it my turn to get money? When is it my turn to be in a relationship? When is it my turn to be happy? When is it my turn? And to this day, I still don't know.
Least favorite time a strange man has hit on you?
All of them? Okay, I have 2.
Or the-
Ugh! I have 3. Genuinely all of them. The first
All
guy
of them?
came up to me. It was the day before my 19th birthday, and he just comes up to me. He's like, "Do you do kickboxing?" It's fucking summer, and he's like in like sweats and like big like coat. I'm like, no. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, no. I was like walking down the street, so I like looked back to make sure a car wasn't gonna hit me, and he was like, you gotta pay attention. When you're in a conversation, you gotta pay attention. You gotta make eye contact. And I kind of just like
Get away.
so
So sick.
I kind of didn't acknowledge what he was saying. I was like, so how old are you? You're like 26. And I go, 26? And he goes, you're not 26? I'm like, no, I'm way younger than that. Those bike things where you can put your bike in and lock it, but it's like a circle.
Yeah,
And
like a bike rack.
He's like, watch this, and he starts like moving his arm through it, and I'm like, and he just kept doing this, like, see, I'm not touching it. Did you see that? My arm's not touching it. I'm like, great. And then I looked away again, and he's like, you know, guys don't like when they aren't being, like, when there's no eye contact in a conversation. And I'm not hitting on you, not me, but like when guys are hitting on you, you gotta maintain the eye contact, you know? And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, have a nice day. He was like, so what's your name? And I was like, Second
you-
time,
Oh yeah.
I was at a grocery store. I come out of the grocery store and he's like, "Hey, you were the girl in the grocery store just now, right?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's clearly like 40. So like, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I'm like,
Oh no.
again, I was like, no, I should have lied.
You need to lie.
I need
more.
to start lying more. Yeah. And
Really?
then I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "Oh, well, can I get your number? I think you're really cute." I think I'm a little too young for you. He's like, "What? How old are you? You're Asian. You can never really tell." I was like, "And you're definitely older." He's like, "Well, how old do you think I am?" And I was generous. I was like, "Yeah, like 30s." And he's like, "Well, you know, it doesn't matter." I was like, "No, like I'm not comfortable." He's like, "Well, can I still get your number at least to be friends if you're interested?" I was like, "No, I'm good, thanks." And then the subway, I'm just standing for the subway waiting, and I see like 7 minutes, like, fuck. And this guy comes up to me, he's like, "I like your fit." I was like, "Thanks." So I'm assuming you go to the gym, because I was wearing athleisure. And again, I think he asked me if I had a boyfriend. I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, can I get your number?" I was like, again, "I think I'm too young for you." He's like, "What?" "I'm way too young for you." And he's like, "Well, that's okay. I can teach you things." He also started a conversation with like he liked my outfit and he liked my eyes because they were small and dainty.
Kind of hate crimey.
It is kind of hate crimey. Thank you, Emma.
How do you feel about the man we call the ingrown toenail?
Sorry.
There are no words.
There are no words. I'm
Just
so
rage filled. What's your favorite of your shortened words that no one can understand?
Oh, God.
favorite. Probably sure.
Sure.
Which,
That's what that fuck that means.
It's shower.
No, I do say sure unironically.
Yeah,
I hate
exactly.
myself every single time.
Nor.
That's
I'm a star.
That was-
Nor, I'm a star.
That's the original.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 9.
That's a Beatles song.
Shut the fuck up. Kitty?
Are we getting
That's
a
the
cat?
question. No, I'm just asking.
Why would you do that, Sweet? Why would you mention a cat, not bring out a cat? And I'm really upset you didn't present me with a cat.
Sorry.
Should
Why do you think you're Robin Scherbatsky?
I definitely don't think I'm Barney. Cause I don't.
That's not the question.
No, but I'm
Process of
answering.
elimination.
Ted. I've been told I'm Ted.
By me.
Cause I think I'm Robin because she's a little sassy, but she cares. She can be a little bit of a badass. I'm gonna give myself that. And she likes to take control sometimes.
I think our perceptions of you
Also,
are
she
different.
Why do you think I'm Ted?
I think for all the elements, I do adore Ted. Just like, he's dorky and he's hopeful when it comes to love. Which you're very
Do I
pessimistic.
sound like
No. It's just the vibes though. You don't have Scherbatsky vibes, you have Mosby vibes. Oh my god, the red cowboy boots. I don't know what that gives you though. I don't know why. Don't question it, but it does. Is that your goal, to be Robin one day?
Mm-hmm.
This is a reference to something else, but it's if you could, and you knew 100% that no one would ever find out. Would you? Would you?
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. If you knew for sure that you would never, ever, ever be found out, would you?
Probably would, yeah.
Yes.
You would?
No one found out?
No,
And I
it's
could?
100%.
And I could?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing it.
but you would. That's what matters.
Woody would.
12. Last question.
Okay.
It's almost over.
Thank God.
Would you say that you've gotten more or less patient after living with me and Emma?
More.
You mean Emma and I?
Actually, it's Emma and me, but I read it incorrectly.
I think I've always had a lot of patience.
I think I've gotten more with
I think I've
Emma
gotten
and
more
myself.
patient.
She's pretty impatient with me.
When you get it in your attitude, when you like to nitpick me and that's when I snap at
We're gonna get a domestic on camera.
Yeah.
Yes, and because I had no, listen, because I
No,
had
because she said more or less, and you said yes.
more.
Okay.
Okay.
But she does like to push my buttons, and she does a great job
Buttons. Buttons.
Exhibit A.
right now.
That was all the questions. How do you feel?
I feel like I could talk for another half an hour. Yeah. But I will say,
The roommate tag YouTube channel, Sara, so if I can tag your channel, I'll put that in the description. Do you want me to tag your like photography account too?
now we're gonna film Emma's, and she's gonna talk for 10 times longer than
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.
I. Bye.
I need to put this
That's
dirty
what colors.
band-aid in the garbage for a while.
Yeah, but
That's
every-
still recording, you fucking idiot.
Every time I have to be like sick.